Hi, hi, hi. It's Susan. It's Mondays with Susan, but oops, it's Tuesday. I just needed to get a chance to come out and talk to you guys anyway. Just say hi. I have had such a busy day yesterday, and that's right. That's right. Being too busy is not what life's all about. Remember that. That's what Pastor's teaching us right now too. But hey, Mondays, Tuesday, whatever day it is. I'm so happy to be with you guys because I wanted to talk about choices. I had an opportunity just to go back and be looking at some of past posts and just different activities and things that I've done, and it really made me go, why do I do what I do, and what has changed in my life? And I know that there are moments when there's big things that change and shift, and you know those. But most of the time, life is evolving. You're going minute by minute, and you're not always aware of just really how much change you have done. There is a great amount of change that happens in the day-to-day, everyday things. Taking the baby steps each day. Each day you do a little baby step. So now, seeing that, I had to sit there and just every once in a while you go, let's just think for a minute. And I can say, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I am not where I used to be at all. And actually, at this time in my life, I have to kind of look back and go, that seems like such a long time ago. So the encouragement to you is that when you do decide to make a shift and a change in your life and trust the becoming of who you are, when you start letting go of the things that really are not you, your past life that other stuff will be such a distant memory. It's something you remember. I remember it for the lessons, but it's not anything that's connected to me anymore. And so I wanted to encourage you. One of the first things that I had to learn and so I'm doing a reminder for myself today, and I want to then be able to be that reminder for you, is you have choices. I just felt stuck in my life. I didn't have choices. At least I thought I had. I didn't ever feel like I had choices. But I do have choices, and so do you. You have choices. And most of my time, because it just wasn't anything that I had experienced or seen, and I didn't see it in my life. Nobody else in my life was doing life well either. So you only can go by what you see. If it's not been something you've been able to experience, it's not in your Rolodex. It's not in your file cabinet there for you to go looking through and go, oh, I have a mentor. I have somebody that I can sit there and watch. I can watch what they're doing and go, oh, well, then that means I can do more in my life. When you don't have those positive mentors in your life, you don't have anybody else you can see around that's doing life successfully, you just get stuck trying to make the best out of what you got and feeling extremely stuck, very unhappy and unsatisfied, but you just didn't know where to go. And I always felt like I didn't have a choice. Just, okay, let's just try and make the best, paint the best smile on this that I can. And it really changed my life to hear God, to hear my Maker sit there and talk to me and tell me that I have choices. And first of all, it starts off with knowing that I'm loved, that I am really, truly loved. He loves me, not my circumstances or other people. And that anything I did want to, that comes up in me that I have desires or longings towards something, just to ask him, because I have choices. And to then put into my thinking, and something that I could reach out and hang on to, is go, just because I don't see it right now doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay, I am at this point in my life where the relationships that I got are this. The work is this way. My finances are just, there was always just ceilings that stuck at every point. But I had to start going, God, you said there's more. Okay. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And so I hung on to that, and I would just take the next step that I could see that was in front of me. And step by step by step, I can now have gotten the opportunity to experience more in life. And really what that does is just give me the confidence and a foundation. You only live one day at a time. You live it one moment by moment. You're going to experience what you've been able to experience at this point. But what is available to us is all that God has created, all the possibilities of all of the universe. And sadly, my mind, and all of that means all of the negative and all of the positive, of it being beyond my wildest dreams, being the crappiest it could ever be. All those possibilities existed. But because I just only had such a limited experience level, I had more faith. I could believe more that the bad stuff would be there and could come to me. Why do we do that? Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that to where it's just like, something kind of comes up that's new and a little bit scary, and you immediately start building the whole scenario of how horrible it's going to turn out? Oh my gosh. And he just really encouraged me, is that if that is true, if all of the negative possibilities are something that's possible, then all of the positive possibilities, all of the good things are just as equally possible. And to start to go, what do I want in my life? I want a little more good in my life. I'm going to choose to believe that something good can come in my life. Why not? I spent how many years, decades believing if it's something horrible was always going to happen to me. So, I do have a choice. And when I could start to at least go, and it's in my power, then it will be according to what I can have the belief, whatever I can put my belief towards, whether it be for harm to come to me or for good to come to me. I'm going to start, I just started to choose. First, let's acknowledge all the possibilities are there. Yes, they are. Is God a good God? And does he love me? Yes, he does. Do I know all the answers? No, I don't. But I am not alone. And God, I choose to believe that you're for me and you're working this out for me. And I can't tell you how many times things just started to come. I'd run into somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time, and they were able to just give me information, or they knew of somebody else that needed something. Anyway, the connection started happening, and I have confidence now to trust that. It's not a let's see it all kind of existence, although I had that expectation. I'm not, it doesn't matter where I got it from. It's just time for it to change. I do get to choose. And any time that I feel stuck, it's time to go back to that same spot and realize I only live today. I live this moment. Be here present where my feet are. Breathe in. Feel the love of God that doesn't give up on me, doesn't throw me out, and then just go, what can I do from where I am with what I have? There's always one little baby step you can take. I don't have to take the big gigantuan, new life and new career or new business, or the whole finished, completed thing now. But there's a step I can take today that is in alignment with that. I can take the baby step. So if you have ever felt like you don't have a choice, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you just to consider that may not be the truth. It's not how the universe is run. It's sad that's how a lot of us in our culture has led us to believe that that's truth. But I'm going to challenge you to sit and be with it, because it's not the truth. And I found out that it wasn't, and then I could sit there and go, okay, right then, and if any possibility is available, then all possibilities are available. Do you believe that there's something bad that could happen to you? Do you believe that it could all just fall apart? Then why can you not believe that it could all work out good? It all worked out. And if any possibility is there, then all possibilities are there. So, choose for it to be a good outcome for you. Choose to say you want something that you would love to experience and love to have in your life. And believe that you're loved. Okay? And guys, I put my website up there. This is Susan Riley from Susan Riley Online. I have lots of blogs on my website that are going to give you guys some more encouraging along that line. And you're welcome to go and check out any of those. And on here, I do get the circles back around to me. So if you've got questions on just how do you get out of that unstuck feeling from and having your mind open, your heart open to the fact that there are more possibilities, and that maybe you can actually, on purpose, design a life that you love to live. I would love to talk with you. I would love to just answer your questions. Okay? And thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Okay? Bye now.